No! Not him! Ah! I need that money. I really do. I need that money. Pay my bills. Say goodbye. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again. That's stupid little kitty shit. Special delivery. Special delivery. Can't jump. It's too delayed. How's everyone doing? I want to say hello and welcome, welcome. The Ziggy Piggy is here. How is everyone tonight? I hope you're all doing well. You're ready for a couple chill hours of detective work in Lost Judgment. Last couple times that we played the game, we had major story developments that actually were pretty shocking. And I'm excited tonight to see what else will happen in the game, whether we get more major story developments or just some silly side content. I would say maybe a mix. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. But I hope you guys are ready to relax, you know? Lost Judgment is usually a very relaxing stream. And I'm happy to be playing it tonight, for sure.
Now this shocks me.
I hope that you guys will chill with me. Sit back, relax, have a good time. I am going to be playing Lost Judgment again in a couple of days.
Fun!
Monday night? Think about this. Everything got pushed back one day. No, okay, no, it'll be Tuesday. Now, here's why. Here's the deal. So earlier today I was playing the Dark Pictures Anthology, House of Ashes. I didn't beat it. I thought I was going to, and I did not. Hold on. My lighting is too dark. I have it on the wrong setting. I was like, why is it so dark in here? Because the lamp's so low. There we go. So that'll light it up a little bit. So, yeah, basically, House of Ashes is really long. Even though I got some characters killed, which is weird because I thought for sure that would have made the game run faster, but I'm 6 hours in, we're not done. I get the feeling we're in the finale. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting to the finale. I don't want to spoil. For those of you who weren't here for the stream, oh boy. Holy shit, stuff that I never expected to happen in this game is going down. I'm like, what the frick? My jaw hit the floor. So, it should be interesting to see the end, but I need to play the game again to beat it. I'm not going to wait a week and change the schedule just because I didn't know that it was going to be longer. I needed more time. So here's the deal. Tonight, it's Lost Judgment for 2 hours. Tomorrow, it's going to be Back for Blood on the mainstream as scheduled. And I'm going to be wrapping up the story-based campaign of Back for Blood on the mainstream. If we have time, I'll switch over and I'll do some of the Swarm mode, which is the PvP mode. Tomorrow night, the late stream is going to be the conclusion of House of Ashes. All right? So I know that's a shuffling around. I'll have to emphasize it tonight when I post up on Twitter and everything. I changed the schedule because I want to finish House of Ashes. Okay? Then on Monday, it'll be the continuation of Alan Wake Remastered. It should be the conclusion of the main storyline, and then maybe starting up one of the DLCs that are included with it. There's two, so we'll start up whatever next. This is actually my mug that I sell on Teespring. Yeah, I'm just holding it the other way, but it's the mug I sell on Teespring.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
You get that stuff on Teespring, different color schemes and everything. Okay, so yeah, so Monday will be Alan Wake, and then Monday night will be Super Monkey Ball, which originally was supposed to be tomorrow night. It'll get bumped one day. And then Tuesday will be Far Cry 6, and I guess we'll balance that. We'll do another stream of Lost Judgment Tuesday night, and that'll be the end of my streaming week, okay? That makes sense. And hopefully everything goes smoothly. You know, it sucks. I know some people who are big fans of Super Monkey Ball might be disappointed I'm not playing it twice this week, but I mean, what are you going to do? I'm juggling so much, it's ridiculous. You know, right now, I'm not kidding. I'm playing 6 games. So, I need to start beating these games. You know what I mean? Like, it is crazy the amount of games that I'm juggling. And I need to wrap up some of these. So, House of Ashes should finish tomorrow night. It looks like Back for Blood coverage will end tomorrow. That'll be the final stream of Back 4 Blood for now. Maybe in the future I'll do a co-op stream if I have time. But right now I just need more time to focus in on the other games and get further in them, you know? So that's the week. Wednesday I'm off. And then the whole next week will be me focusing in on finishing Alan Wake by playing the 2 DLCs and finishing up that story. I hate my job. And more progress in Far Cry 6. Continuing on with Lost Judgment, continuing on with Super Monkey Ball, and going from there, seeing how much time we actually have for other stuff during the daytime and stuff. So, okay. Nick has done a $2 super chat to get the contribution started tonight, and he says, Vice City or San Andreas? The music and atmosphere of Vice City, the gameplay of San Andreas. Because San Andreas just plays a lot better than Vice City because it was more modernized, you know, it was the next one. But Vice City just has unprecedented, like, 80s era vibe, man. The whole game exudes the 80s. And I love the 80s because I grew up in the 80s. So, I like, if they could take the modernization, the more improvements and modernization of San Andreas and slap it into Vice City, I'd be like, oh, but guess what? That sounds like that's what they're doing in the trilogy coming up. Sounds like they're modernizing it, so it should be outstanding, you know? Okay. Oh, so a reminder, everyone. Tonight, please, if you can, support the stream. Whether that means becoming a channel member, doing a super chat or super sticker, or tipping me. All contributions are very, very much appreciated. These Lost Judgment streams are very fun, but they don't get mainstream views. They just don't. We don't bring in the numbers. There's not a lot of people lining up to watch Lost Judgment. But I love the game. So if you can support the stream, please do. I know this game is incredibly lengthy. You know what I mean? Like, I've been playing it now for, I believe, over 20 hours. 25 hours, all right? I know the playthrough's probably going to be like 40, 45 hours, right? So we still got a long way to go, but I need support when I play it. Even though I understand that it's for a smaller audience, it doesn't really attract the mainstream crowds. I would hope that if you like this style of game, you like the fact that I've been playing all the games from this studio, the Yakuza and the Lost Judgments and everything, you will support it if you can. Tips are obviously preferred. Tonight, you need goals.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Any hat at 150 because I'm not wearing headphones tonight, so any hat is eligible at 150. All the vests. So these guys,
little picky, why you
contribute if you can. And now it's time to chill in Lost Judgment. Sound good? Okay. All right. Jade says, how are you and Jasper and Kat? We're good. Kat should be home in just a few minutes from work to spend time with Jasper. Jasper was hanging out with me during the break. And then I had to shower, and he got upset.
Meow.
I left him, so he ran into the closet and went to sleep. Michael Kane says, I can't wait for more House of Ashes. The last part was a major story swerve. Absolutely. Dude, I tell you guys, I don't do any research on these games beforehand. I purposely don't because I don't want to be spoiled. Man, did I never see this coming. I thought House of Ashes was one thing from the way that it was portrayed at first. This game is something completely different. Holy fuck, dude, I can't even believe it. So I don't want to spoil for those who didn't see today's videos. They're live right now on the channel if you want to watch them, okay? Guts says, personally, my favorite GTA in the trilogy is San Andreas. At least you don't die when you hit the water. Yeah, not when you can actually freaking swim. That's correct. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Let me start recording. Actually, hold on. Do I have to move the camera? I forget. I think the camera had always been on the right-hand side when I was playing this game. Let me move it over. I only moved it to the left for House of Ashes because all the freaking documents you read are on the right-hand side of the screen, so my webcam was blocking every single document in the game. Like, that sucks, so I had to move it. Here we go. Okay. All right, you guys ready? There was no monkey ball tonight, Juzu. No, it wasn't even scheduled for tonight. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lost Judgment. Last time around, we had some pretty big developments. If you remember, all of this gang is basically chasing us around town. They're upset that we're investigating the murder of, God, I forgot his name. You know, the murder of the student teacher in training. You know, we talked to Ihara. Ihara wouldn't talk to us or tell us anything. But now Ihara is saying he doesn't want counsel anymore, which is really weird. That he wouldn't want legal counsel. It sounds like now he's in two places at once, which makes no sense. If he was in two places at once, how could he be the murder? Groping. You know, we got all this crap going on. We got to figure out what the hell's actually happening here. But now that we've returned back home, there's literally gangs on every corner chasing us down. So now we're heading actually to the headquarters of the gang itself. to try to confront them and find out what the hell is going on and why they're attacking us in this manner. So here we go.
What a waste.
Okay. Hello to Sam. How you doing?
What is it?
Man, we're going to have to fight a lot of these assholes going across town, aren't we? The streets are filled with assholes.
$16.51 from PayPal.
Too fast. We got to evade the gangs, dude. Come on, Kaito. No complaining. Oh, God. There's even a gang in the middle. Look.
Here we go.
Oh, nice. I dodged him. He tried to swing that bat, and I did the low attack and went under his leg. All right, enough of this. Damn, look at this. Look at this attack. Whoa. Holy shit, look at this. Woohoo! Flare, motherfucker, flare. That was awesome. First time we did that in the playthrough. And now, oh God, look at this. Do the bouncy bounce. Ooh, bouncy bounce combos for you. Oh yes, look at the blood. Jesus. That was amazing. Hello, Barrel Shroud.
Really,
Good evening.
guys?
Big Papa Phil, any word on a Super Monkey Ball stream? What about it? There was no Super Monkey Ball stream scheduled for tonight. So why are you talking about Super Monkey Ball like it was scheduled for tonight? It never was. Super Monkey Ball will be Monday. I just said that too. I don't want any drama in the stream chat. Okay. Big Papa Phil, could you please not cause drama? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I really have no clue what the hell you're talking about right now, and I don't think anyone should be talking about that. It's nothing to do with the stream. Please stop. I'm having fun with the combat. I turn back. Everyone in the chat's talking about something different, not the game. It's not how it works. Ah. So I just unlocked all these abilities in this crane style. Make it better. Jeez! Bonk, bonk, bonk. You get me in my way, shithead. Oh, you think you want to charge up? Oh, you look so dangerous. Oh my god! Whoosh! Back of the head. Corrupt his ass. So what's funny is, now Crane Style's good. Crane Style up to this point has been absolutely garbage, but because I just bought a bunch of upgrades for it, now it's actually good. Like all these new combos and things I'm doing. Shout out to Barrel Shroud who did a super chat. Thank you, Barrel Shroud. Yes, Turtle Talk is always allowed, Turtle Dude. Of course, how dare you? How dare you even suggest that Turtle Talk would not be allowed? Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Barrel Shroud. All right. Here we are.
So when I laugh,
Apparently they're gang headquarters. I just realized I don't have any healing items.
Does that
Get
sound
ready
like
to meet some shady people.
Oops. No, it sounds nothing like that at
Yeah,
all.
shady is definitely the operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
Who knew an entrance to the underground was right here in broad daylight? All right, let's get in there and be done with this.
Let's get in there and fuck their shit up. Nick has done a super chat. He says, have you found the motorcycle minigame? I can't. The motorcycle minigame is actually going to be one of the student clubs, and I know that because my wife already beat this game. It's actually one of the most annoying and difficult clubs in the entirety of the game.
Got some invitations?
And it
The
requires a lot
Yagami
of
Detective
grinding.
Agency doesn't
But
need
we're
it.
not at that point of the game yet, so.
Say, is Akutsu or Soma around?
Detectives, huh?
There a problem here? This is a public business, isn't it?
About time you showed up.
Tuh.
We've been expecting you.
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You want to talk to Akutsu-san, fine. But only Kaito gets in.
They call this
Why?
guy Peach Fuzz. That's his nickname.
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Who gives a shit?
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. but an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that. Fast track right to B rank. Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping and take me to Akutsu.
Spoken like a man with some balls. I can see why Akutsu's had his eye on you.
What? So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
I don't know about this, Kaito-san.
Ooh,
What if you need backup?
Going into gang tour without backup, it's too dangerous even for Kaito. I forgot about that, John. John says, speaking of Turtles, I hope Shredder's Revenge comes out next year. I totally forgot they were making that. So that's the spiritual successor or sequel to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, and also the sequel was Turtles in Time. So it's supposed to be like another arcade game that plays just like that and looks like that. Sounds awesome, doesn't it? But yeah, I don't think we heard anything about it in a long time. No updates, so. By the way, guys, how's the game volume? Do you think I need to up the volume, or is the volume okay? Because I've been messing with the volume a lot with the different games I've been playing. I don't remember what the volume level is of this one. Anyone give me some feedback on the volume, and then we'll continue here. Nate the Gray says it's fine. Does everyone else agree? It's good, but I'm quiet again.
You want to
I can't
play
up
the
my
fucking
mic.
game?
It's not how it works. I can't do it. My mic is maxed. Has been maxed forever. Volume's good? Okay. Alright, let's continue.
Relax, Doc. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
You heard the man. Now come on.
It's gonna be that quick. I'll just wait right here.
Do whatever you want.
No, I'm not excited for Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not playing it, Storm. I said everyone, there's no way. I can't play a seventh
shit
game.
for
I'm skipping
business.
it.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to be friends?
It's been
It's
pretty
the same
slow.
guy with the same
Not gonna
scrunched
lie.
face. They've reused that character model a million times. It's been 10 minutes since Kaito-san went in. I have no clue what's going on. There's no sign of him returning. Guess that means...
Hey, think I could use your restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
Very nice.
So, you in arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash and Kamurocho, arcade's where it's at. Plenty of hotties, too.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
Screw you.
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs. Bet those only go to the A rank guys. You must be, what, F? F minus?
He's F minus.
The fuck did you just say?
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers are softies.
I'll show you.
What do I do?
Asshole.
Oh my god. What an idiot.
Sorry. Getting split up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole.
What's my favorite Godzilla movie, Jade? Final Wars. Final Wars is really good. I never should have let Kaito-san alone. I have to go find him. Not like sitting around would do the case any good anyway. I really don't remember if I have any healing items. This is kind of a problem, I think.
All right, let's go.
Plus, I only have half health. Oh my god. Well, let's see what happens. Sneaking? We're gonna be sneaking. First, I need to find Kaito-san. He's supposed to be talking to Akutsu right now.
$16.51
All these guys are arcade. I'll be
from
paying to take them
PayPal.
on. Besides, if I make a scene, who knows what might happen to Kaito-san, so I need to find a way around them without getting noticed. I'll start off by searching this room. Okay. Guts' Kaito reminds him of how Kiryu used to look back in like Yakuza 0 with the way he's dressed. The fancy shirt. We got a save. Looks like no one's in here. Let's see if anything in here can do me some good. I just finished my coffee. It was pretty good. What's funny is coffee's kind of an acquired taste. It's very bitter, but once you drink it a lot, you kind of start to like it. I do. I actually kind of like the flavor of bitter coffee now.
What the?
A safe. I wish I could see what's in it, but without the passcode, all I could just do is stare at this thing.
I suck so hard, man.
It's a lot of liquor. All these drinks are crazy expensive. The place is backed by RK, which must mean that they're loaded.
What do I do?
Anything else? The stupid banner. What do they want me to see here? I don't know what they would expect me to see.
What do I do? What do I do?
What's this?
What do I do?
No.
What do
I
I
don't know what the
do?
fuck they want me to look at. Can't climb up.
What do I do?
What do they want me to look at? The safe and the alcohol. What else? There's nothing else in the room. What the hell do they want? Good evening, Derek. What else do they freaking want here, man? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Come on. There's only the two things. Wait, no, that's look.
What do I
Graphics in the
do?
safe. I don't want the safe.
I'm very confused.
Suspicious.
Oh, here we go. A breaker panel uses to turn off the lights. The vents are pretty loud, but where's the air coming from? Where's the air coming from? I don't know. There's no fan system or anything in here. So what you're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing with me.
What do I do?
It's not the cabinet. There's no ventilation. What the fuck does he want me to look at? Oh, thanks, Derek. I appreciate that.
What do I do?
This is annoying. What the hell?
Go, 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 go. Fatty fat fuck fuck.
Hey.
Oh, are you serious? What's that? I ought to
What
figure
do
this
I do?
ventilation duct. Maybe I'll end up getting to where I need to be, but even I can't reach that high.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I
There's a million
do?
things you can use. There's these boxes you can stack.
What
There's
do I
these
do?
oil or beer kegs you can use. There's a
sixth
stack these
motherfucker
crates
on the internet called
There we
Super
go.
Hound,
Okay,
whatever the
finally.
fuck this idiot's
The
name
milk crate
is.
challenge.
Today's been incredibly slow.
Let's give it a try.
What do
Gonna
I
break all your
do?
limbs. Slayer, thank you so much. Slayer is the first tipper of the night here with the $5 tip. This is filling back for another Lost Judgment stream, currently at Chapter 6. Almost done with the school clubs. I have to say the school clubs gameplay is really diverse. I noticed that the dialogue differs slightly between languages. That's not surprising. I think what happens is, depending on the language, it uses different mannerisms and things. So, for example, I've noticed there's been like a few slang phrases in the English dub here that likely they didn't use in the Japanese dub because the Japanese probably wouldn't even know what the hell it means. Which is interesting that that's the case. So thank you very much, Slayer, for the first tip of the night. I appreciate that very much. Yes, Mark,
Couldn't do
I do
anything.
get it.
See,
Looks
I
like
can't
now
do anything.
November
Reaction
and
is garbage.
February will be crazy gaming months. Yes. All right, here we go. Into the duct. Okay. I should be able to reach the duct like this. Time for some duct work. Har har har. I've totally never done this in a game before.
Where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
Kato-san was taken to the VIP room.
Even I've never gotten in there. What makes him such a big shot?
VIP
I didn't
room's
know
that way.
that.
Let's check it out. Okay. all the way to the left. Hey, why isn't there any hidden staminon up here? There's a bartender. I guess he's setting up. Maybe it's just from up here, but he kind of looks like me.
Greed is
I had an idea.
massively
He's gonna
strong.
disguise himself as the bartender, isn't he? Yeah, let's see if I can track that guy down. He's gonna follow him, get him to an area where he can jump him, and he's gonna take his outfit and pretend to be him. Watch. My expert bartender tracking skills. Oh, here we go. Surprise him with his dick in his hand. Come on. Oh my god, that's messed up. Yo, you didn't even get the zip.
Sorry, man. Take a quick
Special
breather.
delivery.
Enjoy your nudity. Oh my god. Not bad. I might actually pull this off. We have a new disguise. Now take his money too. Take everything. Take everything he owns. Wait, was it an item? It was. A bronze plate was sitting in the toilet. Oh. If you find a urine-soaked bronze plate, you should probably leave it. You don't have to take it. I'm just saying. you can skip it. Wow. Great, even more of them hanging around. If I get surrounded here, it's all over. I have to be extra careful if I have to deal with any of them.
Hey, you there!
Oh my god. Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you
Okay.
for another round?
Fair enough.
Another
right.
round?
You forgot my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course.
I guess I don't have any choice but to make this guy a drink. Maybe this is just what I needed. If I put him under the table with a strong booze, I can clear out of here. It's worth a shot. I hope you got some, some hangover cures, fellas. Oh my god. I agree. Yes, Derek says it's like kind of like Hitman right now. I know, it's silly. Oh wait. So where do I go to make the drink?
I did nothing wrong.
The bar?
I did everything
Serve
correct.
drinks.
What do I do?
Oh boy. Look, you were the bartender in the This is the North Star game. Remember that shit?
Here, sir.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wow. What a lightheaded, a fucking lightweight. He had one martini and he's out. Actually managed to get through that somehow. This guy's worked against one guy, but that guard looks harder to trick. Won't be able to get into the VIP room unless I do something about him. I should lure him into the shadows on the other side and take him out there. That means I'll have to cut across the floor. I gotta be careful about this.
Why am I toxic?
What? Oh my god, they seriously won't let me walk over there.
Well, what do I do?
Well, that was stupid. I don't know what to do then.
What do I do? What do I do?
I don't get it. I threw the coin. He got distracted. I walked by him. Oh, you can't do that. Then why the fuck did he even
What
trigger
do I
that
do?
to do it?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't get it.
What,
I really
what do I
don't.
do? What do I 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 do?
Dead air. Come on, you stupid asshole. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. You've got to be shitting me. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are.
I'm
doing alright, except the
motherfucker.
game just decided
You
to try to go into
are
sneaking,
fucked.
which is not very good.
Let this be noticed live on the internet.
Honest, like,
You're fucked. And you are
this
dumb.
is very basic like stuff, and there's not a lot of options, and I don't know what they're expecting me to do. I'm just getting caught, and this is not very good. I just want to get past this part. This is pretty shitty.
What do I do?
Ugh. Not the most riveting gameplay. Oy. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I'm stuck. What the? Take down?
Too close.
Oh, what the? What? Oh my god. It said take down. So I said, oh, okay, I can do that. Now it's gone. I appreciate their efforts to do some variety of gameplay, but, There he goes. He, blocked off the what is it? The corroded?
That's a
Not
good boy.
The something artery. And the guy couldn't breathe, and that's it. He stopped the blood flow, killed him. Murdered him right there. Good evening, Cody. How you doing? There we go. The corroded artery. Thank you. That's right. Close off that corroded artery. Dead.
Take a nap, bud.
Murdered him. Are you fucking... Fuck this. This part sucks. I want to fucking do this a fourth time. It fucking sucks. Really. The whole game up to now is good. Why is this in the game? If it wasn't the detail of the gameplay of the game, it's badly executed. Just let me fucking get to something good. This is very bad. Very bad.
That's a good boy.
Look how tedious this is.
Time out.
The mayor, number one, no, people don't hate YouTuber life. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. People who were on the stream actually thought it was fun. Of course, there are a few people who complain about every fucking game I play. Phil's not playing the one specific game that we've wanted for 4 years and he won't play. How dare he try something different and new? And they act like assholes. Alright? But that wasn't the case for most people. Most people actually enjoyed something different and refreshing. And I don't regret buying it at all. Have some salt. I will be playing it again in the future. Right now, I'm too busy with other games. But something different, something interesting to check out. Okay. It's rising to toxicity.
Take a nap, bud.
Okay. That was annoying. Thank God it's done.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it
Thanks,
quits on the
Derek.
detective
I
gig you've
appreciate
got
that.
going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when Arcane needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy? I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan.
Today's been
scraps,
incredibly
yeah?
slow.
Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need
more.
more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats. Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey! Get off your asses!
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Oh, let's see. So Kevin to me $1.50 asking when am I playing more Street Fighter because he enjoyed it last night. I play Street Fighter every Friday. It's always a regular thing on Fridays. I'm shocked you don't know that because you're a regular. I would have thought you would have been to one of the Street Fighter streams. Well, you need to know that, but actually I am. I'm surprised that you know that. Every Friday we do fun Street Fighter stuff. Oh, we're gonna do the double team bouncy on Pineda. Are you a functional bouncy boy? And there's a Pizza Fuzz head. Sorry, Pineda. Oh, Pineda, you just got fucked up. Look at this. Oh, here we go. The twist. Ooh, mommy.
What do I do?
Mercy. Oh, la 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 la. There you go, Herb. You missed. La 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 la. Nice.
Hey, quit dragging your ass. Right. Sorry, boss. Yo, fuck them up, boys.
3, 2. Fuckhead. Here we go. New move I just got, the disarm. This disarm special. Beautiful. I just unlocked that recently. Oh my god, he glitched on the stairs. What was that? That did not look right. Slam! Oh, there we go. Did I take the knife away? I did? No, I didn't. Shit. Oh, I want to hit these guys with the fucking screen. Or throw them into the screen. Slam! Got him. Is that it? There's one guy left who's a jobber. Slap him around. Okay.
Dumbass, you down already? No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this.
Oh my god, a third wave of assholes. Here we go. It's time for group battle. I'm tired of fighting them one-on-one. Something hit me? I can't tell. Oh, I jumped! I forgot you could do that. Dead air. Dangerous flurry combo. What the hell? Yo, he flew over the railing. What? I tried to dodge. No, I'm dead. Are you serious? You see how much damage he did? You saw that, right? He did half my energy bar at one hit. He did half my energy bar with one hit. And I did the counter move too. I don't understand, the counter move doesn't seem to be working that well anymore. I don't know why, because it was working for a while.
What do I do?
And now I can't see the counter move to work anymore. I didn't do combat in a very long time. I was doing all the skill missions and shit, and now I can't remember how to do the counter move. It's supposed to be left bumper and then like A to dodge, and then I can do the counter attack, and I can't get it to work anymore.
What do I do?
And now look at this health I lost. Why am I losing so much tremendous health in this fight? Huh. Let's see. That's it. I have no other healing items besides food. So.
What do I do?
Back this. What? This was supposed to be unblockable. He blocked it. What the fuck? There we go. The charges are supposed to be unblockable.
Hey, quit dragging your ass. Right. Sorry, boss. Yo, fuck them up, boys.
Oh my god, I have to do the whole fight over. I have to do all these waves again. Seriously? That asshole, yep. Oh god, you peeked above, you saw the hat? What the frick? What is going on? Use the baseball bat. Damn, an aerial slam. Oh no. Ooh. I haven't even seen that one before. Now it's your turn. Nice. Beat him with the baton. All the way down the stairs. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta heal again. I gotta eat food because I don't have any other items. I gotta eat a bunch of food. Pork tonkatsu bento. I'm eating bento boxes.
Dumbass, you down already?
No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I got hit and knocked down. I didn't even know. What the? What is going on? He's dodging all the attacks. Darn, I left my charge. I think he actually run it, but that's what I was doing. But, and I had it, but I didn't realize I had to do it there. God damn it. I gotta eat more bentos. Addicting bite-sized karaage. How about a delicious special frankfurter? Toss the fucking ass. There we go. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Kaito. Kaito, I'm hitting with cheap shots to the kidneys. Oh, look at endless combo. Yo, he's doing like an endless combo. Yo, I can't stop him. He fucking won't stop attacking. Are you shitting me? He wouldn't stop attacking, so I couldn't heal. What the fuck, dude?
What do I do?
He had an endless combo. Oh my god, dude. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. I gotta do the whole fight again. The thing is, the game has had no significant combat to this point. We're already in chapter 5 or 6, right? This is the first time there's actually been any real combat. Now all of a sudden, insane difficulties fight out of fucking nowhere, right? Like, what is going on right now? They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still going to have problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with Claire. There's the new move. Look at this. Oh! Running, spinning, inverted DSP. Holy shit, that's cool.
Quit dragging your ass!
Right. Sorry, boss. Yo! Fuck them up, boys!
Ooh, here we go. Double team. Kind of a waste on this guy. Wish he was done on that. Oh, man. Hey? What the fuck? Why did I even fall? I don't even know. Oh, what? I was, again, he has different moves depending on your style. This style you're supposed to be able to parry. I tried twice. Instead, it said Y, which I think is a new ability I unlocked to counter hit people with a knife. But, you know, I have so many abilities now, I don't fucking remember what happened with Lamar. I went from having none to like having a ton. There we go, I parried. There we go.
What do I do?
I parried again. Yo,
Yo, come on! Oh my
It's
god.
Kevin's fault.
I try to attack, he just stabs right through.
Grab some salt.
Pain in the ass.
Dumbass, you down already? No, sir.
It sucks that the third time I'm fucking doing this fight.
do this.
It's so dumb. I pressed A to dodge it and it didn't fucking work. Oh my god. Earlier in the game I was able to use A to dodge it and B to counterattack it. I can't do it anymore. It suddenly seemed to work out of nowhere because I was doing it early on in the game and then there was no combat for like 10 hours. So now I fucking can't get it to work anymore. I don't know why. So at first it was the easiest fucking thing. Now it's like it's changed. Can't do it at all. The best way to help me out right now and contribute is by tipping me, because right now I'm really in a bad situation financially, so all your tips are going straight to bills. There it is again, I can't dodge it. Are you shitting me? Yo, he stabbed me from behind, did insane damage. What are you supposed to do when there's all cheap fighting? I need that money, I really do. I need that money on my bills. What do I do?
Oh my god. Today's been incredibly slow.
Where did all my health go? Did you see that? I lost all my health. I don't even know where the fuck it went. I lost a giant chunk of health. Inexplicably, no one was hitting me. We won't dodge it anymore. It seriously won't. Earlier in the game, it was supposed to be you hold left bumper, okay? When they're coming at you, you press A, it makes you sidestep backward, and you press B to counterattack it. Now it doesn't work anymore. At all. It just doesn't work, and I don't know why.
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
$110.09
you better leave us the hell alone.
from Apple iTunes.
We can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Why are you
is
here?
this?
Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
$16.51
Okay, they were talking
from
about Soma.
PayPal.
This is him.
Tak, meet Soma. He's the leader of the arcade.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplished lawyer. Now he's with Kaito-san independently.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually. Tough thing to live with. And I used to catch hell for it. In
Alive and well in Israel.
That infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san. You as well, Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the immediate term, but RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Something else?
Your gang was out there searching for some guy in a picture. Oh, how'd that hunt end up turning out? He was some kind of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck tracking him down?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead.
Don't.
Likely murdered. Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Got it. I guess I was just
Lock and load, little lizard.
Always happy to oblige a detective.
Well, at least I got it done. All right. So thank you, Kevin, for that $1.50 tip during the combat. And then also Turtle Dude had tipped $1.50 during that. And he said, shout out to Barrel Shroud, Kagame, Nate the Great, Orange Cat, and all the other Chick Chat buddies. And shout out to Turtles because they're the best creatures in the animal kingdom. So thank you guys for that. We're at $7 in tips. It would be great if you we get some more support. It's been almost an hour, and $7 in tips is ridiculous. Like, this seems to only happen with this game, which is sad because this game is outstanding. It's one of my favorite franchises. And I tell you guys, the reason I make time for it, despite the fact that I'm playing other games that are big demand, is because I like it a lot, right? But I would hope that some people support it. So please do if you can. And if you like it, thanks in advance. All right. Colored Pencils did a $2 super chat. How about trying soul food for DSP Tries It? First of all, I don't do DSP Tries It anymore, so I don't really know what you mean. If you mean Feasting with the King, it's going to happen on Halloween. We already have selected the 3 types of cuisine. It's going to be Filipino cuisine, Thai cuisine, or Mediterranean. And there's going to be a poll to determine what I end up trying soon. Not yet, another day or two. I'll set that up. But we are good for now. Thank you for the suggestion, though.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly, even though they're new to the scene.
Yeah. Supposedly Selma's the one who spearheaded the campaign to scoop up all the ex-Tojo. Turns out he's teaching the next generation of thugs about protection money, loan sharking, mugging. He's like an unemployment agency for shitheads. They've got 50 full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum in this town. Even if it wasn't RK, someone else would have swooped in. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
Sorry-san's calling. Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Ah, Mamiya-san, right? Yui Mamiya?
Yes. She lives with her family in East Ikebukuro. I'm about to make a quick house call.
Awesome. Then I'll be right over.
Good. See you sooner than later, I hope.
I caught all that. You go on ahead, Doc. This one's outside my area of expertise.
Dead air.
Okay. I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Okay, so we have to leave, right? They're basically telling us to go to Genda Law Office, and Genda is not here, right? Oh, never mind. That's right. Duh. I'm thinking that we were in the other part of the map. We're not. I should take this opportunity to definitely go to a restaurant to get my health back and to go buy healing items. I definitely need to stock up before we do any other combat. There's Papo, so that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably go to like a restaurant here, Smile Burger. We'll go eat some Smile Burgers. Then we'll go to Papo and buy healing, and then we'll continue
I love
the
Hulk
story. There's
Hogan's
no
dick.
side content currently, so that sounds like a plan. Candy Lade has tipped $1.50 and says, when is the Feasting with the King? It is during the Halloween event on Halloween. So during Halloween, it's a 4-game marathon, plus I'm dressing up in costume, and Feasting with the King is taking place live during that day. So thank you for the tip. Candy. Okay.
Fun!
No, I don't play games off stream, Meg. He says, do you ever play this game off stream? I don't play games off stream. My whole day is playing games on stream for a job, so I don't play games off stream. I literally go out of my way to not be playing games when I'm off stream, because I do it all day. Smile Burger. Let's see. We'll get a Smile Shake. How about a braised pork burger? Meat on the burger is stewed until tender and served on a fresh and warm bun. How about a Smile Salad? Oh my god, there's a Legend Smile set. It's like everything together.
Starving.
Yummy. Jake Lasso just tipped me $10. Thank you so much, Jake, for the generous tip. He said, what do you think about Donald Trump launching a social media company ironically named Truth? I don't think about it at all. I have no reason to think about it. I will have nothing to do with it. So I'm not too concerned about it. If
Are you a functional retard?
Here's the truth.
I have
and
to
this is
ask.
being honest. if people harassed me into using it, like for example, let's say people were like, "Oh, Phil, well we're not gonna use Twitter anymore because we like Trump, so we're gonna use his social network," and they wanted me to post up my schedule on there, then I guess I would, but I would just make a simple account, post up. Maybe even there would be a feature because sometimes there's cross posting between social media. Maybe there'd be a way you post to one and auto post to the other. Because I used to actually do that with Facebook when I had a Facebook years and years ago. But I'm not going to actively be using. I'm definitely not going to be actively using, his social network. Excuse me. Okay. Slayer to be $1.15 says, do you plan on going back to the school stories tonight or just focusing on the story today? I guess it depends on where the game takes us. Right now, we're not in the part of the map with the school stories, right? So I will stay away from those for now, but if we end up going back to that other part of the map and opportunity presents itself, then maybe we'll do some more. I don't see, now we're like 2 chapters further, I believe. So I think that now maybe there'll be more school stories to do because before we were almost locked. I guess we'll have to see. So, okay. Quickly do one thing here. I was wondering, one of my things timed out. I was wondering why one of the leaderboards wasn't moving. I was like, what is that? And I just double checked, like, oh, because it timed out on me. There we go. Okay, now it should be working. Okay, good. Happens sometimes. Sometimes, like, the logins they time out and then it won't update for a while. I'm like, why is this not moving? There we go. I got it working again. Okay. All right. Here we go. He ate quite a lot of food. And he's got to take a monster dump after this. Thanks. That's a lot of food to be I'm putting down one meal, dude. Now we have to go to... We have to go to Papo and get healing items because I have none. I can't be pumping down yakisoba buns in the middle of combat. Oh my god. That just looks terrible when it's hit by a car, man. It looks like he's dead. Okay, here's Papo. Let's get some items. So, special delivery. Stamina. Delivery. By Toughness Z and by the Torrenter. We'll buy everything that the game lets us hold. Alright, cool. Alright, now to Genda, which is right around the corner here. There we go.
Oh, perfect timing, Yagami-san. And here I was about to go without you. Are you ready to visit Mamiya-san?
No. Time to head to the home of Ahara's victim, who doesn't know that we're dropping by. Almost out of water, which sucks. But it's cool, because I'm going to take a brief break in a minute to get more. So let's take the cab over there. Mamiya's apartment. Of course you could buy Pepsi. There was always product placement in the games from Yakuza and now Judgment franchises. There was always product placement. East Ikebukuro. We've never been to Ikebukuro before, I don't think.
Remember, we're speaking to a victim here, Yagami-san. One whose assailant we defended in court. If we had tried to make an appointment, she probably would have declined outright.
Not sure showing up unannounced is much better. So let's just hope she's willing to talk.
Yes, there's no way around it. It's a risk we had to take.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yes?
I'm Shirisaki from the Genda Law Office, the attorney for Mr. Akihiro Ehara. You may remember me from the hearings.
Why are you here? Don't you know it's rude to show up at someone's door uninvited?
It is, actually.
I understand.
Very fucking rude.
But we have a pressing matter that directly concerns you. If we could do this another way, we would. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm sorry, but the trial's over and done with. You know I can legally turn you away.
You're right, but I'm only asking a moment of your time. Please, would you mind?
Fuck you! Even Sari-san couldn't whip up a solid approach for this one. Are we really out of luck here?
I don't have time for this. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, before you do that. Sorry to butt in.
It's none of anyone's business.
I'm Yagami, a detective helping Sari here out.
And?
I can't let this be the end. I need to talk her into opening the door somehow.
I know in your eyes we're just scumbag lawyers defending perverts in court. It was just a paycheck to them, you're thinking. And yes, why should you care?
Wow. It's like you read my mind. If you're so perceptive, shouldn't you know it's time to leave?
Wait, that's not what I meant at all. Look, that was just an opener.
That was just an opener. That's great.
Are you aware of the trending video that's leading people to believe Hara committed murder? Thing is, the victim was confirmed to be alive in Yokohama until the morning of your own incident.
My
And
laugh sounds
since
like
Hara was on the train with
So
you,
when I laugh and I go,
they're ruling him out as a murder suspect.
Does that sound like ack? No.
Just
Sounds
trying to
nothing like that at
ensure
all.
you're in the clear from any of that unfortunate business. If we could do this now, we'd never bother you again. All we need is 10 minutes of your time.
How absurd.
We're only trying to help, but if later would work better for you, we could always come back another time. With our supervisor, of course. That visit would probably be more formal. There'd be paperwork, audio tapes, you know the drill.
Oh, he's being
You'll
a
want to
dick.
clear your
He's
schedule.
completely making all this up.
I really don't have time for any of that.
No, I understand, and it's entirely our fault. We thought we'd do this casually, but we really should have been more by the book. But it is a murder case, so we do have to make sure our paperwork
It's been
is
pretty
ordered.
slow.
Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate a more formal interview?
You said 10 minutes if we do it now, right?
We'll make it as painless as possible.
You liar.
All right. Hold on.
We really do appreciate it.
Well, I'm impressed. I'm also not sure I should trust a word you say ever again.
Really?
I need
I did
that
get us
money.
in
I
the
really
door,
do.
didn't
I need that money to pay my
I'm
bills.
joking. I do appreciate the help. Now let's not screw this up. This is likely the only
Dead air.
conversation we'll have with Mamiya-san.
So Shui just said in the stream chat, he said,
Hello.
Oh boy. He said, did you notice when you're playing Alan Wake Remastered recently, all the Energizer ads are out of it. They're all the ads are out of it. That game also had T-Mobile ads and other stuff. But I mean, the game came out over 10 years ago. So this is, you know, so long ago that licensing expired. So they just took it all out. And in reality, it doesn't really affect the game at all to not have it in there anymore.
Now this shocks
Remember, the
me.
batteries used to actually be Energizer lithium batteries and everything. And then they changed it for this remaster. Also, it's funny because someone just said in chat, they said, isn't it weird that Pepsi seems to be oddly popular in Japan and so is KFC? Yeah, what it is in Japan, think of it this way. For those of you who live in the United States like me, in Japan, they see KFC like gourmet chicken. I'm not kidding. Much like how here in the United States, people who are not cultured see Olive Garden as gourmet Italian or see like Red Lobster as gourmet seafood. In reality, those two chains are actually crap. They actually are very Americanized, watered down, and in a lot of cases, unhealthy, greasy, disgusting versions of those cultural dishes. It's not actually like representative of the food that way it's supposed to be. It's been like homogenized to be nationwide chains of crap. Okay, much like McDonald's did the same thing with hamburgers, right? So in Japan, they actually see this KFC as like, this is a fried chicken how it's supposed to be, like the Americans do it. In reality, KFC is not good fried chicken. It's just not. You could get much better fried chicken from a real restaurant, not a shitty fast food chain, but they don't know that. Kind of like any American who doesn't live near real Italian food thinks Olive Garden is real Italian food. It's not even close to being real Italian food, but it's kind of the same deal. Okay? Greggy tipped me $2, and I'm sorry if I offended you. I love you. Please, Philip. Greggy, you're going about it all wrong. If you've been banned, you need to email me, and we talk about it behind the scenes. You got to tell me your what happened. You got to tell me your address, the address of your YouTube channel, not your physical address in real life, but the address of your YouTube channel. And then I can look into it. I can research it and possibly unban you. Tipping me during the stream will not get you unbanned. In fact, it's impossible for me to unban you during the stream.
is here.
On Twitch, that was possible. It's not possible on YouTube. So you got to email me, okay? Now, Slayer made a good point, and he said, sometimes fast food chains taste better in other countries than in the U.S. That is true. Still, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's better quality in Japan. It's still not going to be representative of real fried chicken. Like, real fried chicken in America is so different than KFC. KFC here is like the low level of fried chicken. If you're going out and you just want to grab a bucket for your family, but you don't really care, you just want to get something quick, you go to KFC. If you want good fried chicken, you go to a restaurant where they sell comfort food and you get freshly made fried chicken right out of the kitchen. Oh my God, really good fresh fried chicken is amazing. It ain't no fucking KFC, dude. Okay. All right, cool. Excellent. I answered all the questions. Guys, I'm going to run downstairs quick. Give me like 5 minutes tops. I'm going to refill my water. I'm also going to see how my wife's doing because she came home while I was playing. We're at $21 of tips. It would be really cool if we could get some more. I mean, and hit some of the goals by the end of the stream. Listen, I know this game does not get a lot of viewers, but I'm hoping to get some support. I mean, again, I want to play this more often. I'm actually making time to play this twice this week instead of just once. I actually am bumping Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball, I've been like tons of monetary support. But I'm not doing Super Monkey Ball twice this week because I want to play more of this and make progress in this. So I hope that those of you who like this will support it. Please do. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nate the Great, for super chatting. When I lived there, they had better fried chicken at the 7-Eleven and Family Mart. Ha! Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go. Yeah, KFC ain't good. It's just not. Okay, guys, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refill, and then we'll do this. We'll continue on from this cutscene. I'll be right back.
Sooner or later, the universe will be everything.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
there's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is. It's Tevin's fault. I love it. I love it. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Oh no, someone's illegally restreaming you. Oh no. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. And you are done. Had any of these Beyond or replacement products. If I ever had them, I'd comment, but I've never had them, so. Okay, are we ready to resume, everybody? All right, so one more quick reminder before we resume. Got one more hour left on the stream. Thank you to those who are chilling with me. Thank you to those who are being supportive of the stream. We got about $11 in super chats tonight and $22
YouTube
in
mode
tips, guys.
on.
Again, please support the stream if you can. I want to keep playing this game. And I want to play it more often, actually, because I really like it. But I need people to support it. I can't play this game 2-3 times a week and make almost nothing on those nights. It's tough because I like this game. I'll be honest with you. I like this game more than Monkey Ball. Not that I don't like Monkey Ball, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make that. It's a tough decision. I want to keep playing it. I hope you guys will support it, despite the fact that we're not getting tons of people for the streams. It would be great if some people could support it. All right. All right, now let's play the game. Here we go. All right.
Hi there.
Hi.
Don't talk to strangers.
Again, I do apologize for the intrusion.
All I see you do is
they really like to harass victims in this game. You notice that? He's harassing the teacher. Now he's harassing the groping victim. Stop harassing.
Okay, bye-bye.
Jesus Christ.
We'll make this quick.
We could use a conversation opener with Mamiya. Let's take a quick look around for something useful.
What the?
A child's drawing, probably the mother. They put a nice frame. How cute. Tissue box. No. Artwork. That's shitty. No.
Hey.
Hideous family photo. If I remember correctly, Yui Mamiya lives here with her husband and son. They seem pretty happy in the picture. Where's the husband? Why didn't the husband come out and kick his ass? Say, leave my wife alone, you dick. You fucking piece of shit.
Hey. Suspicious.
I shouldn't stare too long or lead to a grave misunderstanding. My own grave. What? What? Okay.
What the?
What the? Ah! That's Yui, wife, mother, office worker, victim of his perversion. They got on the same train in Ikebukuro. Oh, Jesus. Where she ended up having to suffer through a horror groping her. What's wrong with the kid? Yo, the kid has like ADD or something. Whoa. Yo, he snorted a pixie stick. He's bouncing off the wall over there. What's that?
A child's drawing probably of his mother. They put it in a frame. How cute. That's another one. Oh, I didn't even know you could come in here. I didn't know you could come in here. What's that? A dog. A cute dog. It's the child's report card. All F's. It's an eviction notice.
What the?
Quite the layout they got here. The kitchen is a clear view of the living room.
Suspicious.
Suspicious? It's fucking pots and pans in the kitchen. Suspicious. In my house, I have giant war axes in my kitchen. The place is so clean, even without expecting guests. I ought to do the same with my office. Yeah, you should actually clean your office. You disgusting kid.
Hey.
Yagami probably is a disgusting kid. This is probably I got that feeling out of him. A kid's playset must be nice having a place big enough for one of those. It's seriously, it's foldable plastically. It's easy to assemble and disassemble. He acts like it's some big deal.
What the?
What the hell? They have a laptop? I'm sure the laptop's full of useful data, but we're not getting to it. What? The laptop is full of useful data. Yeah, like their fucking bills. Their fucking water bill and shit. Very useful data. What is that? Fossil. It's a toy car or something. Fossil.
Hey.
For a married couple only in their 30s, they seem to be living pretty comfortably. Maybe their parents are helping them out too. Whatever the case, they're clearly
It's been pretty
above
slow.
average income.
Not gonna lie.
They have a TV? Dude, Yagami, dude. Hold on a second, dude. Wait a minute, Yagami. TVs are cheap. I mean, the sound system looks outdated as shit. It looks old. It looks like a hand-me-down because there's a fucking turntable on top of it, right? They don't... Just because this place doesn't look that nice. Then again, you know what it is? You want to know why? Because this is Japan. This is Japan. And in Japan, I've told you guys this. Everything is insanely fucking expensive in Japan for no good reason.
Suspicious.
Maybe a 6-year-old son, cute kid. I guess he's just started grade school. Seems pretty excited by visitors dropping by. Looks like his dad's not home yet. And it also looks like he's doing a pee-pee dance, right?
So, talk. I've already told the police and the court everything they could want to know about that morning.
I'm sorry to put you through this again, but would you mind going over those details with us?
What? No.
What else is left to discuss?
This is what I would say. What the fuck are you talking about?
I understand how pressured you might feel.
I've gone over this so many times. I wonder if pressing charges was even worth it.
What?
No. What you did was both brave and inspirational. Many victims are afraid to come forward for any number of reasons. Your voice might give them courage to find their own.
Ironic. Hearing this from that predator's defense team.
Well, perhaps.
Would you mind walking us through that day from the beginning?
Oh my god.
It's nothing so mysterious. I was just on my way to work when some man grabbed my butt. That's all it was.
Nothing else was out of the ordinary that day?
Correct.
Not to pry, but where is your husband today?
Who?
Still at work?
Dead.
He usually doesn't get home until later. On that note, I have to feed my son, so let's get this wrapped up soon.
We'll try our best to. Moving along. On that day, you and Ahara-san boarded the train bound for Ikebukuro, correct?
No, we never. It was a plane.
Had you ever seen the man before then?
No. At least not that I can recall. How many times must I go over this? Your lawyer friend here already knows everything I have to say. What do you gain by getting me to repeat things?
That's the thing. Yagami-san here is a specialist. He can take whatever you repeat, analyze it, and draw up an entirely new conclusion. Right?
Of course. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I'm here.
Great, now the pressure's really on. Seems to be a recurring thing lately.
In the security footage, as you stepped onto the train, it looks like Ahara-san stepped right behind you. Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against me with no sense of personal boundaries. I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, to the point where he went under my skirt.
Disgusting.
And the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touch wasn't accidental. He even grabbed at me.
Truly awful. And I do sympathize. I've also had to turn in an abuser like that. Personally speaking, some men can't wait to debase themselves at the first opportunity.
I know, men just like this guy
Why would
right
you
here.
say
Look
that?
at this
Look
one.
at me.
It's terrible.
I just stood there, frozen. I couldn't see who was touching me. I had no idea what to do. I wanted to scream. But what if he just played it off? So I decided I would bear it till the next station.
You okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of grown-up talk. Are you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then go read your book and wait over there for Mommy. We're almost done.
Look, this is gonna be ending soon no matter what. I should keep my questions brief. Oh my goodness. Up to now, I haven't heard any contradictions between Mamiya's account and the security footage.
You said the abuse lasted the entire 6 minutes between Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station. Did you see the groper's face at any time during that span?
No. I was too terrified to look. And I thought, even if I did, he'd just pull away and escape. But just as the train was pulling into Shinjuku, I reached back and grabbed the hand on me. That's when I saw his face. Of course, he shook me off as the doors opened, but I'd already gotten a clear look at him. He
Today's
must
been
have known
incredibly
I'd
slow.
turned him in at that point. So he ran, and I chased after.
Right. That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of a
Right.
Harasan?
What happened in the blind spot? That's what we're trying to figure
His
out.
cat was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost sight of him. At that point, I could feel my voice returning, so I just screamed, "That man grabbed me!"
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
For sure. And there were a lot of smartphones out, so I figured there was no way for him to get away with it. I was so relieved.
I see. I think I've got the gist of it. But now we've got a piece of evidence that contradicts what you've told us.
What do you mean?
Yui Mamiya's story lines up with her testimony from the trial, but there isn't one thing that contradicts it. Okay. Fleeing the scene, we know. Him getting captured, we know. It would be this. Yep.
Well, on the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent off to work by his mother. But he was soon abducted near his home, only to be found dead much later in Ijincho.
Her kid's in the room, dude.
According to the video, Harasan here is the murderer.
What?
He killed Mikoshiba in cold blood to get vengeance for his bullied son. His kid was about to graduate high school, but instead, he took his own life. So Ihara took it upon himself to punish his son's tormentor.
That's awful.
But now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, then Ihara-san couldn't have been your assailant.
Good night, Kagame.
The victim's estimated time of death and Ihara-san's time of arrival in Tokyo simply don't allow for it. It's just not possible for someone to make that commute. But there's the flip side. If Ihara-san was in fact your assailant, it would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know how we're feeling. That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, I have no doubt you endured a lot that day. Which would obviously mean that murder video was faked.
Then, who shared that video? And why?
Wish I knew. Based on the quality, something this convincing would need quite a budget. Whether it's CG on top of real murder footage, or just a rock-solid
Do you
AI
want to
creation,
play the fucking
no way
game?
it was cheap. So why go through all this effort to fake a murder? Who would benefit from it? But I have to say, I feel much closer to piecing this puzzle together with your help today. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
All right.
And rest assured, this will be the last time you see us.
I have a theory.
Our apologies for the unexpected visit. And for dredging up unpleasant memories.
It's fine. So long as this is really the end of it all.
I have a new theory now based on her testimony in this interview. Yes, I do. Aliens. Obviously, it's aliens. Okay, no. Here's my theory. The whole thing was elaborately staged. Okay, this was staged to be his alibi. He wasn't really there during the groping at all. What happened is he hired someone, or someone helped him. Maybe someone. Shit out of their friends at the other detective agency to keep them off this case, right? So he has people working with him. What ended up happening was he had someone dressed up in this outfit, this particular very conspicuous outfit, blue hat, green, you know, everything color-coded so it stands out. It's easy to know who he was. It wasn't like all black outfit or anything like that. They wanted him to be distinct, okay? Basically had the guy tail the woman, had this guy grope her on the train, okay? He groped her on the train, absolutely 100%. But it's not Ihara. It was someone else who did it, okay? She did grab the hand of the groper. Now, keep in mind, she's all messed up. She just got groped for like fucking 15, 20 minutes on the train. So her mind is all messed up. She grabs the groper to try to get him, okay? And basically, he turns and starts to run, all right? She follows him. In the blind spot of the subway, there was a body swap. There was a body swap where basically what happened was Ihara committed the murder, changed his clothes to match the clothes of the person who groped her, okay? And then had time to go to the station where the train had arrived 20-some minutes later, and he was hiding in the blind spot. That's what I think happened. And so she's chasing the real groper. The real groper ducked into the blind spot of the camera, and Ihara immediately ran out with the same exact outfit, okay? And so she thought, oh, that's him. Now, here's the thing. You would say, well, I don't understand. In her testimony, right? She said she grabbed his hand and saw him clearly, knew what he looked like. And then when he got apprehended or whatever, that was definitely him, okay? But here's the thing. Here's what I think happened. She just got groped for like 20-some minutes. Emotionally, her head's fucked. It's not her fault. Absolutely not her fault at all. She was just sexually abused on the train, right? So, in her mind, whoever that is there is the attacker, no matter what. She didn't actually get a look at the guy. She grabbed his hand. She chased him. He ducked out of her line of view for a minute, or half a minute. She was chasing him down. She knew what he looked like from his outfit, okay? And then, of course, when you see someone else with the same exact outfit running away, taking off, she immediately, in her head, transfixes the look of, you know what I'm saying, of the groper. That's him. Even though maybe that's not the person she saw, or maybe even she never even saw the guy before, she knew the outfit he was wearing. So in her head, she's convinced that's the guy. So, of course, if he's running from her, that's him, right? Why else would he be running? So even though she didn't get a good look at him when she grabbed him and stopped the groping, in her head has now associated that's the guy. So then when everyone tackled the guy or whatever, in her head, that's the guy no matter what. He's got the clothes on.
Because you're just going to waste our time again.
So she has justification to think that's him. But in reality, it's not. I think what happened was this was all elaborately staged. But all the evidence is leading to there was a blind spot and something happened in the blind spot. Also, she literally just said in her testimony, I never saw the guy's face on the train until I grabbed his hand. The entire time, so that's 25.
You either learn from our mistakes or fall apart. We tried so hard, but we were living in glass houses for too long. And now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong. Living in glass houses for too long. Now we're brave enough to admit that we got it wrong.
It's going to be the minor thing, right? That's what I think, okay? So, all right, that's what I'm going with. At least from all the evidence that's been presented and the way that everything looks here, that's what I would say. So, Kevin apparently through the $1.50 says, that's a spoiler. Did you play the game? No, I have not seen any story elements of the game. The only parts of it that I've seen are the school missions. That's it. I haven't seen any of the main plot of the game at all. I always made it a point that if Kat was playing it, that I would not stick around if she was going to do any plot advancement. So no, I don't know. This is me guessing. I don't know if this is true or not. This is me guessing based on the facts. Keep in mind, I've played Phoenix Wright. I've played a lot of these games where you got to try to figure the mystery out. That's what I think happened here. I think this was all purposely set to be a way to give him an alibi. I mean, it makes sense too. He obviously that's a way less crime than the murder. I mean, that's what I think. But the question now is going to be, who is it that's working with him? How did they pull this off? Like, he still would have had to, like, I guess he would have had to commit the murder and then rush to the station in the new outfit. I guess that could have been pulled off rather than sitting on the train for 20 minutes. Because he had 20-25 minutes to go from the murder to the end stop of the train station. Yeah. Another thing that gave this away is, by the way, I'm going to ban all these idiots right now. Seriously, I'm going to ban all these idiots who are complaining that I'm talking on my own fucking stream. Go fuck yourselves. Seriously, there's people sitting here in the chat. Oh, why is he talking? Why is he playing the game? Fuck off. It's a fucking murder mystery. I'm trying to figure it out. Go fuck yourself. If you're here to complain, I don't want you on my stream. You're a dippy doo-dah motherfucker. Get the fuck out. No one cares about you. Okay. Now, basically the way I see it is, there's a big conspiracy here, but the question is, who is it that's working with this guy?
Do you want to play the fucking game?
To pull this off, right? Like, could it be other cops? Could it be friends of the kid who was killed?
Hogan's dick.
I don't know. I don't know who would be working with Amara to pull something off like this, but we know there's a gang of people involved. I'm also curious, because I don't know if this actually ties in with the school stories at all. In the school stories, there's a guy, as we already know, named the Professor, who's kind of behind the scenes running all the school story crimes. And I wonder if he has anything to do with the main plot line too. Could this be that Ahara needed help and he reached out to this guy called the Professor to try to contract people to help him with his job or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going for. Okay, I think it was an elaborate setup to give him an alibi. There was a body swap in the blind spot. She didn't actually see the groper on the train. She just thinks she did because she associated the groper with the guy when he got caught. But she didn't realize that there was, maybe 30 seconds when he was out of her line of sight.
Fucking
He was in a blind spot and he swapped with someone else.
Like a great
that's
idea.
what I think.
You know what?
So there you go.
The dog just shat on my front porch today. Why don't we eat the fucking shit right off the front porch? That looks like a fucking delicacy.
I'd like to
doesn't
report
it?
Mami-san's account to the rest of the team. Can I count on you to be there?
No.
Sure. Let me give Kaito-san a heads up.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Sorry, Kaido, no KFC tonight. I'm Phoenix.
It's been
Wright
pretty
this
slow.
week.
Not gonna lie.
Hey, I'll just go back to Kamurocho. Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
I mean, they did run their mouths about stabbing us in the back. But if you're good, I'm good. Anyway, I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You're the boss. As for me, I'm calling it a day.
You do that.
So what actually work did you do today, Kaito? Because I'm wondering if I should pay you. It is my detective agency after all. I just want to double check. See, nothing new has been added. So yeah, this chapter, it looks like this chapter they just want you to focus
that
in
money.
on
I
the
really
story.
do. I need
So
that
that's what
money.
we'll go with.
Pay my bills.
Let's continue on. There we go. Is Kevin banned? How the fuck would I know? I'm sitting here playing a game. Why are you asking me a stupid question like that? How about this, alright? I got something to propose. No drama. No drama at all. I want absolutely no fucking drama. If anyone asks me a stupid question like that, I'm just going to ban you. And then I don't have to deal with the drama anymore because I can focus on the game and have a good time instead of dealing with your little kitty shit. How about that? Okay, here's someone just getting banned immediately. Excellent. Excellent. And you're not coming back. Goodbye. Very nice. That was a quick one.
Are we ready, Yagami-san? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Alright.
Yeah, let's start there.
So, the victor's story is completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Whether that tape's fake or real, someone had to put it online, right? Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means...
Who uploaded Ahara's murder footage to the internet? Ahara himself, Ahara's accomplices, the Kanagawa detectives, the prosecutor. Probably his accomplices. It's either him or his accomplices. It's one or the other.
The murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah. I can't see it any other way.
He was in
I
jail. How
also
did he
agree with
upload it?
Yagami-san.
But in that case, what
You
would
see,
their motive be?
Here is the truth, though. That might not be the case, and here's why. Pretty much any video sharing website now has the ability to upload a video ahead of time, but then schedule what's called a publishing date. For example, when I upload this very video to YouTube, I can tell it to say, I don't want it to show today. Please show it 3 days from now at noon, and it will do that. It'll hold the video. So he could have recorded it, uploaded it immediately, and told it, publish it a later date. But, of course, what they're going to argue as well is it looks like it was filmed with a camera, not a phone. How would he go from a camera directly to the internet right away? Especially if
someone please shut
we're
up this
arguing
dude
video
who's
is
being
real,
a moron?
then how would he have recorded it, uploaded it, and got to the train station all within the time frame? So it would even if it were capable of happening because of publishing at a later date, it still would be a very hard thing to pull off. It does make a lot more sense thinking that it would be his accomplices who uploaded it later. So, Jet Black Threat just did a super chat and said, gaming! Well, thank you so much, Jet Black Threat. I appreciate that.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
I appreciate that, Jet Black Threat. Okay.
Are you a functional retard?
Jeremy, it's okay.
I have to ask.
Don't worry. Everything's good if you can't tell. We're all okay here. Okay, so FYI, guys, just so you know, we've got about half an hour left on the stream, give or take. I can go a little bit later, but we'll see. To get everyone chilling with me here tonight. Okay.
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police, or even the whole system.
Hint, hint, hint.
You know Ihara got himself convicted of groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's killing. But then, his conspirators turned it around by uploading the murder video online. Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
I see. Yeah, that does make it sound like he's taunting them.
That's well and good, but I'd like to shift gears. Let's talk about the actual fabrication of the video. How does one go about that?
Well, for example, the true
It's been
culprit
pretty
would
slow.
be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers. That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
But then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being faked?
Tsukumo-san reported that he's found nothing of the sort in his analysis.
We've been down this road before.
If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've collected enough evidence to find it too.
So, what does this do for us?
Once Ihara entered the Ikebukuro gates at 7:43 a.m. and stepped onto the platform, he was continuously monitored on camera. But if he really killed Mikoshiba at 7:30 like we saw, there's no way he could have reached Ikebukuro in time. That would mean the person in the footage isn't Ihara, but an impersonator.
That's right. It's exactly what I think.
So that's not really him?
I don't think so.
He's got the sunglasses and hat to help sell the disguise.
Wait, if that's the case, after murdering Mikoshiba, wouldn't Ihara have to swap places with the stand-in sometime before being detained? But we didn't see any opportunity for that.
Yes, you did.
Multiple cameras saw Ihara move right up to Mamiya-san as they board the train in Ikebukuro. And the onboard camera recorded them for the entire commute. Not only was the act caught on tape, but his failed escape from the scene was recorded as well.
This is where you can see him clearly. The
Ahara was
end
pinned
footage.
down before leaving Mamiya-san's sight, so she had an eye on him the whole time.
Right. So the current belief is that Ihara was caught on camera the entire time he was at the station.
It's not true.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate, is it?
Nope.
Huh?
Ihara wasn't constantly on camera between Ikeburo Station and Shinjuku. The proof is the blind spot. Yep.
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku Station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something. There's a point where Ihara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see.
There it is.
What the?
Blind spot. Okay. James to me, $1.50 says the voice acting is ass. I mean, what are you talking about? You actually think the voice acting in this game is ass? What game do you think the voice acting is better? I mean it. Like, what are you talking about? The voice acting is great. The fuck are you? Yeah, that's one of the things you cannot complain about in this game, I feel. You could argue that the lip syncing isn't as good in certain scenes, because some of the lip syncing is still synced to the Japanese for the pre-rendered cutscenes, but the voice acting is outstanding, dude. I couldn't disagree with you more. Okay.
It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind spot.
There you go.
It does appear so. So you're saying this is where the groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
Yes, because
In a
she
crowd like
wasn't
that,
there.
I think it's feasible.
Yeah.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed for morning rush hour. That means there was no solid guarantee the assailant could make the switch. He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Called it.
Think about it, Yagami-san.
Oh, here
Why
we go.
would
Now he's
Ihara's
talking about
accomplices
WWE champions.
meticulously
So he's
plan
a
out
piece of
every
shit.
last detail of this alibi,
You piece of donkey
only to leave
shit.
such a
How
crucial
about this?
component to chance,
How about
as
this?
Hoshino-kun pointed out.
WWE champion.
Just doing my
All right.
job.
True.
WWE champions
Good work,
lives
Hoshino-kun.
rent-free in your
In fact, I
motherfucking
think that
head.
may back up my own.
I
take on
don't
it.
think about WWE
Yeah?
champions. You
What
do.
if everything,
You
including the
probably know
appearance
way
of
more about
leaving
the
plan
fucking
to
game than I
chance,
ever will.
was
Because
part
you're
of
an
the
idiot.
plan?
You're an obsessed
Can you expound
loser.
on that?
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level. Just how far did they line up the pieces in advance to make the swap work?
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed?
Oh my god.
What did we miss?
So much work. If everything on the day of the murder, including the train groping, was planned from the start to finish, what else could we possibly deduce? That Mamiya is also colluding with Ihara. Yeah. Absolutely. Because she is saying things that are making you think that it was Ihara on the train. She claims she saw Ihara when she grabbed his hand. But it's bullshit. She's making it up. She is in cahoots with Ihara. The whole thing from start to finish is fake.
I know this won't go over well.
Yeah.
But what if Mamiya was colluding with Ihara all along?
Huh?
Bear with me.
Yeah.
Let's say Mamiya was in on this and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, the swap could happen right in front of her and no one but the three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's not a suggestion I'm fond of, but I have to consider the possibility of Mamiya playing a part in the conspiracy. I think she did. There might be good reason. Maybe she was friends with the kid who died or whatever. Or maybe she was, you know what I mean? Like, this is a fucked up situation. A kid was bullied so much to the point of having a mental breakdown and murdered himself. You know? So they're thinking, can we get revenge for this heinous act that went completely ignored and unchecked by the system that was supposed to protect
people from it. And they felt like this is the only extreme measure they could take, is this elaborate conspiracy, you know?
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that will be guaranteed to work. Now, if Hara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them, they can trade places in the blind spot with impunity.
Yep.
Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so... She could have even called attention to the real Ahara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know.
Dead air.
They caught Ahara and detained him until the police showed up.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, what about Ahara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Also set up.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan.
Yep, it was already pre-done.
For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ahara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
It's
All right,
not
so Dave
impossible.
Warren is awesome.
We can work out the other details later. But the point is, Ahara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved.
Yep, 100%.
In summary, it's possible Ahara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikoshiba's murder.
I'll concede that it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, they can't just admit they got the first case so wrong. Plus, they can't question Ahara about Mikoshiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
So he managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Well, his court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it?
Miserable.
The school,
Just
the
miserable.
investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone.
Yep.
No surprise for me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this,
What's up?
the obvious question to me is why would Mamiya be party to such a crime?
That we don't know
She
yet.
appears more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ahara has some kind of dirt on her even?
Enough to make her help with a murder? What sort of secret would be big enough to force someone into that corner?
A 53-year-old patrolman and a married office worker and mother, the only connection between them so far is the train station itself.
What info do we have on Mamiya anyway? Maybe we can spot a connection to Ahara through her profile.
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh, I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ahara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid plan would need to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ahara's success.
That's true.
Looks like Ahara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn how he's connected to Mamiya, we can root out the rest of his team.
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent. Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sota-kun, who's now in first grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly...
Someone spying on me went there? Wasn't I just at that school? Isn't that where Tsukumo graduated? I guess, yeah.
That's not where Tsukumo went, was it? Before, closing himself off to the world?
Nah, Tsukumo-san studied remote.
I just wanted
He
to
told me
check.
that when we were out having drinks one night.
Okay.
Wait. Tsukumo went out drinking with you?
Yeah, we had fun.
Oh, that's actually
Why
fun.
did you guys even talk about it?
Hey, why am I getting grilled all of a sudden?
I agree. This is nowhere near relevant. Yagami-san, what were you saying about Kurokawa Academy?
Oh, right.
So it wasn't that, it was the other thing. Someone who spied on him. Right. So Shui701 took me $1.50 and said 26. Now, I don't know what that means. Shui, can you confirm this is really you and not someone impersonating you? I don't know what the number 26 means, because actually this makes us at $25 in tips. So I'm not sure what the heck that means.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
Yeah, here we go.
When I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told us they were just checking things out. But they mentioned they're Kurokawa grads too.
So Kurokawa, the Academy has something to do with this?
on you?
Will my license work?
Kake-san. Age 30.
Kaike-san, age 30. Mommy is 30 as well.
What's that got to do with anything? Aren't we trying to find a connection between Mamiya and Ohara?
I found the Kurokawa Academy website. Looks like they're pretty prestigious.
$16
It's in Tokyo,
and
specifically in
51
Ota.
cents from
Pretty close to
PayPal.
where Mamiya lived. Oh.
What?
The girls there get such cute uniforms.
Oh.
You little. You want to start all over from the bar exam?
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
From
Where?
Apple iTunes.
On an old picture of a teacher at Seiryo High.
Ah.
Sawa-sensei. Hara's son had confided in her.
So she went there too.
She
Everyone
actually a
there.
Kurokawa grad too? I don't know Sawa-sensei's exact age, but she could well be 30. Maybe all of them are even classmates.
Oh,
Could this
shit.
mean they're actually linked? The victim and her up-to-now unrelated assailant?
So, Mamiya, those people who showed up at the crime scene when he was investigating it, Sayori, or not Sayori, Sawa-san, the teacher, they're all from the same school. This is all an elaborate collusion together to get revenge for the death of the kid. They all worked together behind the scenes. Every one of them. Everyone who you've had like interaction with in this game, right? In fact, wasn't it interesting and crazy that when he interviewed the teacher, she broke down in tears, feeling insane guilt that she didn't do enough to save the life of the kid. So someone who's feeling that level of insane guilt likely will do something insane. Just saying. Shui701 now tipped $25 and said, well, what this means is I was trying to tip you $26 and I fucked up, laughing out loud. That's funny. So he tried to type 26, but it said 26 as his message instead of the amount he sent. All right, so with that tip, we're currently at $50 in tips, which now means
Look how dumb
that
they
we are currently at
$16.51
$50 total
from
tips.
PayPal.
Stop this!
Which also means that it's Gunnar Glass's. Whoa. It means that it's Gunnar Glass's time, and it means that I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. It's Gunnar I don't Glass's have money time, to do my it. I friends. don't have Thank money you to for do that, it. I don't Shui. have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. On the stream. Definitely happy that we hit at least one of the Kip's goals. It would be great with the last minute here. If anyone else wanted to support the stream, please do, because this has been really slow for support, and this is not the first time. I mean, seriously, I don't know what's going on with this game, but I love it, and you guys tell me you like it, so I hope that we'll get more support for it in the long term, because I get the feeling we're not even halfway through it yet, you know? Okay, thank you, Shui, very, very much. I appreciate that. So now, Gunnar Glasses. All right, excellent. Okay, let's continue.
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective alive would pass it on.
So now he's got to research this school. Can he find evidence that they all went to the school and somehow have connection, right? All right, so that's the end of chapter 5. Am I saying a male didn't do it? No, Ahara did it. Ahara committed the murder. But all these people apparently, it seems like they all were school friends, and they all colluded together to make it happen because they were angry the kid was basically bullied to death.
A previously unseen link is established between the groper and the victim. Charting out their relationship is akin to tracing a spider's web. But with each false thread ruled out, only the improbable truth remains.
I knew those fucking guys who showed up at
Ehara
the crime scene
orchestrated
had
the
something to do
groping
with it.
as a diversion. And by tarnishing his name, he secures both an alibi and his ultimate revenge.
Chapter 6.
Banned.
Converging heat and cat on a hot tin
Gone
roof. Look at
forever.
Okay. Okay, goodbye, Mayor. I've had enough of your shit tonight. You really just pissed me off, so fuck off. Good. I am Cat, and I liking
Hiro
my balls.
Mikoshiba's murder was sparked by the
It
bullying
says
of
that. I
Toshiro
am
Ehara,
Cat, and I
who
liking
committed
my
suicide
balls.
4 years ago. The graphic video that hit the net showed the world how Toshiro's father, Akihiro Ehara, had brutally avenged his son. We also know the father had accomplices. On October 7th at 6:30 a.m., they forced Mikoshiba into a vehicle, took him to an abandoned building, and gravely injured him. Then, around 7:30 a.m., the time frame when Ehara killed Mikoshiba, the other conspirators were probably nearby, even though they weren't on camera.
At the same time, 30 kilometers away at Ikebukuro Station, a man who looks like Ehara is caught on camera. We'll call that guy the stand-in. The stand-in made sure he was in front of the cameras for more than an hour before boarding the 9:06 a.m. train, the same one Yui Mamiya was on. After committing sexual battery on that train, he meets the real Ehara in the camera's blind spot, and they change places. That's how he established a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. And to achieve this, the victim, Yui Mamiya, had to have been in on it from the start.
Sure are a lot of people getting their hands dirty for Ehara. Mamiya, Ehara standing on the train, the guys who kidnapped Mikoshiba. How did some troubled cop manage to recruit so many allies?
Well, one person that comes to mind who might be the key to all this is Yoko Sawa. She's a teacher at Seiryo High. She was the only adult Toshiro-kun ever told about the bullying, and she supervised Mikoshiba as a teacher before he disappeared. On top of that, she's a Kurokawa Academy graduate, same as Mamiya. Those trespassers at the murder scene were also from Kurokawa. Since they're all about the same age, it's possible they were all classmates.
So you're saying these classmates are also Ehara's murder accomplices?
If we consider Yoko Sawa the central link, that's very possible. We do know that as a teacher, she felt deep remorse for Toshiro-kun's suicide. Maybe she recruited her old classmates to
Today's
have
been
Ehara
incredibly
take
slow.
revenge.
Yeah, best not to rule that out. Though I'm hoping that's not the case.
Obviously. Mario is to me $1.50 and says in 2 days the Nintendo Online Expansion Pass comes out with 64 games. Will you play Paper
Look out,
Mario?
there's a
and
black
Sega
woman
Punishment
coming.
on there?
She
Sega
takes them both
Punishment
out.
is a short game
Boom.
as a rail
Steals
shooter.
the
Paper
backpack
Mario
and
was
runs
timeless
away.
classic.
Oh.
No, I'm not paying Nintendo any additional money for their online service that sucks as of now. In addition to that, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm actually considering just actually turning off their online service entirely. Right now, I'm paying, what, $20 a year for it? What do I get from it? What game have I played online for Nintendo in the last year? I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I played like stuff on there.
Stop this!
We're talking full-fledged games, but I never have done online components, and I also haven't played the NES or the SNES on there in over a year. So why would I spend more money? More money. All right? Now let me put it this way. Eventually, maybe there'll be a time when I'm slowed down on games, not a lot of games to play.
Grab some salt.
I'm looking for things to do on stream, looking for good variety, and maybe oh wow, that N64 selection on there is quite good. All right, maybe then I would say, all right, why not jump in? And what is the year? Is it like $50 or whatever? So $50, but I'm gonna get 3-4 playthroughs out of it, right? Okay. Or if a game if Nintendo actually makes has an online component that I care about, like maybe there's a new Mario Kart, maybe there's an you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like Nintendo games with online components. There's not that many. Splatoon, right? Like maybe there's a game like that that comes out, and I'm like, oh, I want to do multiplayer in a Nintendo game. Then maybe I would consider it. But for me, like I'm looking at like right now, I'm paying $20 a year literally for nothing. They are pocketing my money. I'm not using it. I don't play their games online. There's no games to play online besides like Smash. What the fuck would I play online? You know?
$16.
I did use the online component when I was playing Pokemon games. Okay? There is a Pokemon game coming up later this month. I don't know if this Pokemon remake has an online component. Coming in January, I believe there's, isn't that the Pokemon Arceus game? Now that one, if I remember correctly, is open world, wandering around with action-based stuff, but I don't know, again, if there's an online component. So, you know, no, I don't think I'm paying more money for something at all, unless there's a reason for me to. Like I said, maybe in a future date, there's a direct game in there that they're offering. Like, oh, that would be a good playthrough. Then maybe I consider doing it. There's no way they're getting my money right now. Seriously. Okay.
Why is that?
It's just, she's a really good teacher. She's passionate, responsible. She's always putting the students
first. I don't even know that. I don't know what she's told you, and she acted in probably she was faking all of this.
A student died on her watch.
Right?
And now another of her students, Mikushiba, is found murdered. So if it turns out she's involved in that, I doubt I'll be able to trust my own judge of character ever again.
Good, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you're just gullible.
Yagami.
Sucker.
I'm going back to Ijincho tomorrow. The plan is to bring up Mamiya's name to Sawa-sensei and see how she reacts. Until then, let's not jump to conclusions about her involvement.
All right.
Can I chime in real quick? I was looking into Kurakawa Academy and I stumbled across something that may be relevant.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, it happened 13 years ago, but there was an attempted suicide. A third year jumped off the school's roof after being thoroughly humiliated.
She talked about that. She mentioned that when she was talking to Yagami on the rooftop. Yeah. Bullying and suicide for 13 years ago. So they mentioned that. Yep. If I remember correctly, the student lived but remains in a coma to this day. Oh no. Are you going to tell me, dude, this student that's in a coma woke up from the coma and now implicated... So watch, this is going to be something crazy. This is going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy.
Actually, Sawa-sensei mentioned that. She said it was a boy in her class.
Watch
right,
this crazy
that's gotta
shit.
be the same case then. The student's name was Mitsuru Kusamoto. He's 30 now, but still in a coma.
Huh, and all that info's on the net?
It wouldn't be normally, but his mother happens to be Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. Ever heard the name Reiko Kusamoto?
No.
Not once.
I have. It was on the news. They were talking about her and her son.
Vice ministers rank above most government officials, so this lady has quite a position of power at the Ministry of Health.
Well, do you remember the uproar in the health ministry when Vice Minister Ichinose got arrested? Apparently, his successor couldn't contain the resulting chaos, which is when Kusamoto-san got tapped to lead.
Oh, seriously? Ichinose was from the last game. He got arrested as a result of your
Today's been incredibly slow.
They couldn't afford another criminal scandal, so her promotion was out of the blue. She was a safe choice, a veteran with tenure and experience. Not to mention, her son's tragedy made people see her as a more sympathetic figure. Very popular. She's kind of a new generation heroine, so to speak.
Huh.
Is any of that relevant to the case at hand, though?
Nope.
Who knows? But Reiko Kusamoto and Ahara both have children who were bullying victims. I don't think that's a connection we can afford to overlook, if you ask me.
Okay, so Kusamoto's son. What exactly happened to him?
PayPal.
Let's see. He was bullied by a fellow third year at his school, Shinya Kawai. The records say he harassed Mitsuru-kun every day, in and out of school. Well, one time he even stuffed dirty rags in his mouth.
Oh, nice.
That's so cruel.
The classic bullying
and the teacher
strategy,
was a real
you know?
piece of work. Apparently he knew, but he just smirked and said, "Don't overdo it."
Oh, I remember now. The media pounced on that one hard.
If they were classmates, then both Sawa-sensei and Mamiya would know about this.
And maybe because they couldn't save Mitsuru-kun, their guilt left them open to Ihara's persuasion.
But to prove that, we'll have to hear from them directly. I'll talk to Sawa-sensei first thing tomorrow.
Again?
Do you want to play the fucking game?
He's gonna go fucking talk to the teacher again. Again? At this point, I'd be like, let's just bug her or something. How many times are you gonna ask the same person?
My laugh sounds like act.
Wow.
So when I
That'd
laugh,
be
I go,
helpful. In the meantime, I'll be working on Ihara's appeal.
Does that sound like
It's clear they missed something important in the
No,
trial,
sounds nothing like
since
that at all.
Ihara is apparently innocent of sexual battery, being that he was out committing murder at the time.
What started as a simple harassment case sure has blown up big.
Pretty crazy. This is how it happens. The dominoes start to fall, and then holy shit, right? Guess I'll head back to the office for today. So that's the conclusion of the story for now.
What we're dealing with is a man who disgraced himself
Stop
and the
this!
justice system, all in the name of vengeance. At this point, I doubt much can scare him. You have to be a certain kind of desperate to sink that low.
Eric says, did Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and Law & Order Special Victims Unit have a baby? That's kind of a really good comparison.
Are you a
That's
functional
actually
retard?
a pretty good
I have to ask.
way to describe this game at this point, I think.
I admit, I used to see Ihara as nothing more than a shameless cop who got what he deserved. But I guess that's what he wanted us to believe, along with the prosecution and the public at large.
My last shot! Fly, golden arrow!
Thanks again, Yagami-san. Try to last chance. You earned it.
He didn't die. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. And over this crazy shit. We gotta go back to, fucking with the teenagers at the high school. Beating them up and riding fucking robots and shit. What is this heavy stuff, man? This is unacceptable. This wasn't lighthearted humor, comedy in this game. Where did it get so serious all of a sudden? God damn, dude. Go to have a good night. Derek, I have never once in my life seen anything. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Get everyone's infatuation with her. Buzz? There's a new Buzz in the area. I want to investigate. Whoa, look at that move. That was a pretty cool move.
Here we go.
This is cool. A running, inverted, spinning aerial DDT move that I've unlocked. That is a cool move.
Really, guys?
Very nice. I like that one a lot. Okay. Like I said, last time around, if you remember, I spent a ton of the SP buying combat moves. So now I have all these new moves, I don't even know how to do them. Running around unlocking random moves. Doing crazy shit. What the? Let me get in here. Alright, we're almost at the end of tonight's stream, guys. Thank you for being a chill audience tonight. Excuse me. And I hope that you guys will join me again in a couple nights when I play again. Last chance if you guys would like to contribute and support these streams. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Oh, look at this. It is I, Ryan Acosta, Shinobi Sensation from the Shadows. It has been quite a while, Master Yagami. You'd be excited to discover I've opened up a dojo in Kamurocho. However, a rival dojo opened up soon after and began poaching my students left and right. I wish to discuss appropriate countermeasures. I shall leave you at Inside Cafe. P.S. Fair warning, I've activated my chameleon camouflage technique
So keep a sharp lookout. You'll find that my ninjutsu has improved over time. Believe it. Oh god, it's the fucking Naruto.
I don't have money
so
to
you
do
don't
it.
remember this guy? This guy is
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
And I remember in the original game, he was like hiding and trying to blend into walls and shit. He was actually one of the people who would randomly... Oh, here he is. He would randomly encounter you in the streets and he would help you with combat and stuff. So, I ran into him 3 years ago, still finding it amusing. An American ninja came to help me fight a gang. Now he's opened up a dojo in Japan. I'm not sure what kind of a person would go there, but apparently he's good enough to have a rival. Anyway, I need to go find out more details. So there's a new side mission for me to do. I think for now I'd like to advance the plot. Derek says, snort. I don't think Yagami in the first judgment bothered someone so much. Yeah, no, right, like, this is ridiculous. Like, he just keeps going back to the school, harassing the same teacher over and over. Last time she broke down in tears. It's like, geez, what's next?
Alive and well in Israel.
Yagami is the new bully. Oh, nice.
What?
Coffee.
Yo, you took your sweet time. But I got the gist of it. You're going to Ijincho, right? To meet with Sawa-sensei?
Kaito-san, you do realize that only I can meet her. You can't get into the school.
Another day off for Kaito.
No, but if you end up taking it off campus, can you at least call me this time?
Don't you understand the situation? Sawa-sensei might be tied to murder.
You sure you understand it? Come on, she would never do that.
Oh boy.
That a fact?
So happens I'm a great judge of character. Especially when it comes to women.
Ah, sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
Alright, Slayer has tipped me $1.50 and says maybe next time mix it up a bit with some side quests and make some progress in the school stories. You still have a long way to finishing it up. Right, I mean, here today this is good because everything we had to do was in Kamurocho. And so because I focused on Kamurocho, we got a lot done in the story. In fact, we got to a whole new chapter. But now next time around, you're right. I think next time what I could do is a mix again.
Now this
shocks me. We've done 2 to 3 straight streams that was mostly story. So, thank you, Little Crow, for a super chat. I know I probably didn't spell your name right.
They said, Phil, you know,
Okay.
we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black
I typed
hole.
it very quickly.
Because it
and I
always
think
seems
I
like no
typed
matter
a
how
couple
much we
letters
contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better.
I agree with you. So, yeah, I think, yeah, she head to a Jinsho. We have to go back to a Jinsho now. And I bet in a Jinsho, I bet in a Jinsho there'll be a bunch of side content again. Right now, the only side content that we have here is the dueling dojo mission with the ninja guy. I really don't feel like doing that right now, and I get the feeling that one will stay around for a while. Let's go to Ijincho. Where's their cab? Let's go to Ijincho, and we'll probably, that's where we'll call it quits for tonight. And then next time around in a couple days, I'm playing this again. Actually, it would be Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night I'm playing this again. And that's when we'll probably do some stuff in Ijincho, but there's a mix, fuck. There's a mix between side content and story. We'll see. Derek, it was good to have you here tonight for the stream.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Coffee. I'll get one of the fucking what do they used to have at Dairy? Not Dairy Queen. What the frick? Dunkin' Donuts. What do they call those? They're drinks there that have the sugar and everything in them. They're not frappuccinos. They're something else.
First stop, it's gotta be Chinatown.
Culottes.
Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man.
What?
I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day.
What do I do?
What's up?
Check that out. It's Akutsu.
What's Akutsu doing here?
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
What the hell?
Yo! Akutsu! What are you fools doing in town? Hey, don't ignore me.
Nah.
It's Kaito. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm kind of busy here, man. Catch you later.
What an asshole. Jincho's a long way from home. And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of us?
Nah, we just caught him totally off guard. He's not out here for us. God,
Something's not right if they're just cruising around.
Today's been incredibly slow. What the fuck, yo?
It's
That
gotta
guy
be
looks
an
so
arcade
weird.
operation. You brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class. I'll catch you after school.
Eric says, holy crap, the graphics are pretty good in this game. I mean, I have to agree with you at the same time. Like, no exaggeration. Ever since PS5 and Xbox Series X came out, like, almost every game I play is, like, insane graphics now. Like, crazy photorealistic shit. Like, look how realistic this game looks, right? It's nuts. Alright, so, yes, of course we have to go to Serio High School. What else is new? Has anything else
Oh, here we
appeared
go.
new?
Now he's talking about
We've
WWE
got
champions. So he's a
Flight
piece
of
of
the
shit.
game creator. Oh, okay.
You piece of
That was
donkey
the game
shit.
developer
How
who
about
was
this?
hiding out. We could
How about
maybe do
this?
that side mission.
WWE champions. All right.
There's a new side mission at school.
WWE
We're not even aware what it
champions
is.
lives rent
Okay.
free in your
This is the
motherfucking
VR.
head.
We don't have enough.
I
think we
don't
need 3
think
play
about
passes.
WWE champions.
I think as
You
of now
do.
we only have
You
2
probably
play
know
passes.
way more about the fucking game
If
than I
I'm,
ever will, because you're
correct.
an idiot. You're an obsessed loser.
Where would they be listed? Because those are usable items.
I live rent
Crap,
free
perhaps
in their
you-
heads 24/7.
Unless these are only craftable items or items used for crafting. Oh, come on. Play pass. 2 of 99. If I have 3, then I can play the next stage. And if I remember, there's a story-based mission there. Once I find my 3rd play pass, I don't know where that would be. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was assuming you'd be able to keep that bartender.
I need
disguise.
that money.
was
I really
correct.
do. I
Now
need that
they're
money
listed as
to pay
bartender
my bills.
style for when you have an opportunity to use a disguise again. Okay. All right, Derek. I'll see you Tuesday night, everyone. It is time to save up and say. Oh, I didn't even know you could do what I just did. I thought you had to manually do it. If you take up and down, it does some full zoom in. I zoom out. Let's save up. Thank you guys. You've been a great audience. Thank you for chilling with me here tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out and having a good time, and the conversation and the support for everyone who did support the stream as well. Thank you again. It is one of the slower streams. It's so weird. This game is so weird. Sometimes I play it and like people come out and support the shit out of it, and other times I play it slow. I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't know. I like the game though. The plot's great. It's picking up now, right? The plot is finally kind of picking up because we focused on the story for 2-3 streams. Like I said, maybe what we'll do on Tuesday night when we play again is we'll do some variety. We'll go to the school, we'll see what that new side mission is at the school, maybe see how the clubs are doing. If maybe now, because we advanced the plot 3 chapters since last time we did it, maybe now we can do more clubs and stuff. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, guys, so thanks. Yes, and just for clarification purposes, whether you're watching this live on stream or you're watching this on demand on YouTube, today is Saturday night, and I'm playing it again on Tuesday night. It's actually being pushed back a day than I think it was supposed to be played because of
Do you want to
scheduling,
play the fucking
changes.
game?
But yeah, it should be Tuesday night. I'll play another session of this. Okay, guys? All right, so thank you. Great stream. Great progress. Thank you, everyone. Awesome. Okay. Jade, I'll see you tomorrow. You're going on vacation Tuesday. That's awesome. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna upload this gameplay right now to the channel, so if you missed any portion of tonight's stream, get yourself caught up on demand at your own leisure. Tomorrow, it is the conclusion of the story-based campaign of Back 4 Blood. I know originally that was supposed to be earlier in the week, but now it's going to be tomorrow. We have 2 stages of Act 3. There's a big finale stage, which is Act 4. We'll see how long it takes. Once that's done, if there's extra time tomorrow, then we'll switch over to the PvP mode, which is called Swarm. It's zombies versus humans, and you can control each side.
I love Hulk Hogan's
And for
dick.
all essential purposes, that will be the conclusion of my coverage of Back 4 Blood for now. I may go back to it at a future date, but right now I'm busy with so many other games. I've played through this game way longer than I thought I would, so I'm going to give it a rest after tomorrow. Tomorrow night is going to be the conclusion of House of Ashes, which is way longer than I expected it to be. We are 6 hours in, still not even done. But I get the feeling we're in the finale That's tomorrow night's late stream, okay? On Monday, it'll be the conclusion of the plot of the main plot of Alan Wake Remastered, I should say, and likely switching over and starting up one of the DLCs in chronological order, whichever one is next. Monday night will be Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, okay? And then Tuesday, which is my final streaming day of the week,
I'll be streaming Far Cry 6.
someone please shut up this
and
dude
more
who's being
Lost
a
Judgment.
moron?
Wednesday is my day off, and then we do it all again starting on Thursday. Okay, guys? Hope that sounds good. Thank you all very much. I hope that you have a good evening, and I hope that you'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a fun day. I'm excited to see how Back 4 Blood ends after this hiatus of not playing it for a while. I want to see how the story ends and see if the Swarm mode's any good, and I hope you'll be here tomorrow night. It's going to be a good time. All right? Thank you guys so much for your support today. Great streaming day, and I'll see you all in the morning. Sound good? Thank you all. Please have a good evening. I'll see you in the AM. Peace out, y'all. Later. Yeah, Carlos. House of Ashes. I thought it was done today. Like, here's the thing, real quick. House of Ashes. Usually these games are around 6 hours long. That's Man of Medan was about 5, and then last year was over 6. I thought House of Ashes I'd be done today because I killed off like 4 people in my first session yesterday. So I'm thinking, I'll beat this quick today. No,
Miserable.
I'm 6 hours in, it's still going. I'm
Just
like, jeez.
miserable.
It's like every game they're making like longer. Like every game in the Dark Pictures anthology seems to be longer than the last. So we'll see how it ends tomorrow night. Okay, guys, thank you.
Telling people to get out of my face.
I know you gotta get out of my face. Out of my face. Out of my face.
Even though I love everybody, doesn't mean I gotta be smug with everybody. It's a really strange thing to be fond of, giving slaps on the internet like he Honda.
Stop this!
If you always hating, that's how like Snoop Dogg, yeah, you better drop it. Like it's hot, no time, no clocks, man. Cause I'm floating in the air like a Fosbury fly, man. I go with the wind, where the world takes me. Don't give a damn, cause you ain't gon' break me. Someone talking trash, what you gon' do? Nothing, man. Hit him with that poo, thank you. I got a million things that I really gotta do. And spend a part of my day arguing with you.
I love it.
A real life
I love
nice
it.
job, dope crib, and a fly car. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Slow, pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Pump, just pump on the brakes, yeah. Put your screen name on, now you're masked up. Trolling people hard, but you feel gassed up. But I don't care what the haters say, steady sitting there sipping on their haterade. Well, IRL, just watch them fade away like Michael J. Game 6, yes, I came to play. Now what's wrong? Are you mad, bro? Cause you can't toy with me, Hasbro. Time is money, so you better study how to optimize the life, my little buddy. I'ma chill, but gotta keep it real. King of the forums, it doesn't pay the bill. Just might be how you're coded Python. Choose being a troll over keeping your lights on. Using logic that ain't factually correct and actually coming back to see. But why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pumping the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Slow, pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Pump, just pump on the brakes, yeah. Blow it, pump on the brakes.
Yeah, boys. I know you better get out of my face.
On the brake.
Out of my face. Out of my face. This is all me up in here. You handle that.
You may be pissed off, but the truth kills. Try to arm yourself up with some new skills. One thing you should try is teach yourself a language. All the extra screen names you can also vanquish. Before you insert yourself in my conversation, take 5 and chill. I'm not talking compensation. It might be an A and B combo, so just see yourself out pronto. Ha, ciao, bro. Leave the basement for a day at the park. Treat your mind to a little music and art. You might find when you focus on yourself, you will end up less compelled to try and sell, and you will be hit with less farewells and not expelled. But I'm gonna stop right there, because sometimes I just want you to. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Slow, pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Just pump on the brakes, yeah. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Why don't you just get out of my face? Slow it down real fast, go on pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Pump on the brakes, yeah. Slow it down, man. Just pump on the brakes, yeah.
You're my star tonight. Oh, yeah. Your light gets me through the night. Oh, yeah. We fly and we soar the heights. Oh, yeah. The sky will be ours tonight when we collide. I believe in you and I believe in you and You're my star tonight. Oh, yeah. Your light gets me through the night. Oh, yeah. We fly and we soar the heights. Oh, yeah. The sky will be ours tonight when we collide. I believe in you and I believe in you and I believe that we can write our story, yeah, 'cause we have the power to. I believe if we strive for that glory, yeah, then we'll have the world to. gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
Oh, here we go. Now he's talking about WWE champion. He's a piece of shit. You piece of donkey shit. How about this? How about this? WWE champions. Alright? WWE champions lives rent-free in your motherfucking head. I don't think about WWE champions. You do. You probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will, because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed loser. Today's been incredibly slow. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Alive and well in Israel. Grab some salt. Fukutokucho. Fukutokucho. Stop this! Shit. No! Not him! Ah!